I wanted to put covers on here this year to see if I could help the rhubarb. Henry's already cleared this bed most of the way. This was covered with grass, which is really deadly for me because this was really a nasty grass that I'm very allergic to. I see a few bits of grass. I see a couple of, he cut the heads on the dill, which is great. That means I'll just pull that plant out. We have a few weeds, we have a couple of pieces of grass, we have some California poppies, and we have some Mexican poppies. I may try and dig out the Mexican poppies and see if I can move them somewhere else, because they're a perennial. Might move them to the front perennial bed. That would be a good idea. But this one is essentially ready to go. This was beans and absolutely zero germination, or if there was any, it got eaten. Okay, this is the rhubarb miscellaneous bed. So I wanted to put covers on here this year to see if I could help the rhubarb because our sun is too bright and strong here. And what I wound up doing is I realized I was wasting a lot of space in here. We had several pepper plants that were completely annihilated early on. There's a fushimi there, and there's an espelette here that are coming back. Now, whether they will actually produce anything, I've got my doubts. I need to take off the flowers on the basil. Stop it from doing its thing. Boy, it smells so good. I really missed not having tomato basil salads this summer. Hoping that'll still happen. So, let's see. I think you can see there's let's see if I can point to this here. There's a basil plant here. There's a tiny little espelette pepper over here that is coming back from a very chewed off nub. This stuff over here is parsley. And then in the background there's some tomatoes over here and a couple of other peppers. The big fluffy plant over there is rhubarb. Tiny birdies love them, but they make a terrible mess in the central garden. So I learned that the hard way a few years back. So I don't usually let them grow. I did plant sunflowers this summer, and I don't know whether the seed got eaten or what, but we got zero production out of those. So I may try that again. Because it ain't over yet. This got chomped the ends of the earth by tomato homeowners. Just brutalized is a nice way to put it. So I'm going to take off all the badly chewed up sections. I'm going to focus its energy on the healthy new stuff it's putting out. Didn't actually plant anything between the two rhubarbs, so I wasn't trying not to get too close to the roots. So yeah, we'll take those. Their tops were dried out. We have a volunteer cosmos right there. Ants. Basil, defiant tomato, which has come back really amazingly considering. Another defiant, we'll see if it comes back. Shimi, it's a little stub at this point, but we'll see if it'll come back. Hi, Miss East, are you going to help? You need to help by eating all the mousies, or at least playing with them till they break, okay? That's what she does with lizards, she plays with them till they break. Espelette pepper, also chewed to a nubble. They didn't care for the parsley as much, so we have a pretty good parsley. Ooh, there's another little lizard. He's cute. Oh well. Enough of the lizards. Rhubarb. pussycat tail. Another rhubarb. I'm leaving some of the leaves around the bottom right now because the lizards are hiding in them. This is parsley. These are parsnip. And all of this is parsnip too. This plant right down the bottom, right over there, I believe to be Swiss chard that's come back for some leftover seeds. As you can see, some of the onions have gotten to be really nice and big. Others have not. I may just have to harvest some of them. Most of my carrots got eaten. You can see a little carrot there, but you can see all its secondary branches have been chopped off. But there's a couple of carrots in here, a couple more here, and there's some other carrots underneath some of the parsnip. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to replant carrots. I might also put some more other parsnip in somewhere. I'll have to think about that. My ground cherries did not come up. I need to check the days to maturity on that to see if it's too late. And here we have the queen of the garden, Miss Isa, looking out over her domain. You need to go eat everything that's wiggling around in your domain except for lizards, Isa, because we have mouses, that's obvious, and we have rats. So we'll take care of that. We still have a bunch to go through in the garden. I've got the bean beds. This was also bean bed, but I have 2 other bean beds. And we have straw bales. The asparagus is looking fine. It's just doing its usual grassy thing that it does at this time of year. So it's fine. I'll need to check to see if there's any weeds. If there are, I'll need to get them out. But it doesn't look like there's really much weediness going on. I see 1 or 2. That's not bad at all. I fertilized right before we left, anticipating it would rain. I threw it on the top. It didn't rain. So, if it ever rains, that stuff will get washed in. Because I was trying to do some extra feed. And I'll have to do some more. So I can still see the pellets. They've started to dissolve, but they never dissolved all the way because only the ones close to the water source got wet enough to actually dissolve. So, but we do have berries. You can see them here. See the little berries. So it'll be making seeds. So, okay. A little teeny tiny baby lizard. Oh, he's cute. Let's see if I can get his picture.